Welcome, everybody. I am Zack.
And I'm John.
And we are reviewing the final Call of Duty Ghosts map pack, Nemesis. It has been a very long journey, hasn't it, John?
It's been a long time.
So the first map that we did, I played Sub-Zero. It plays exactly like Sub-Base. It even looks almost exactly like it, with the exception of the actual map. Like the scenery looks exactly like Sub-Base.
I thought it was Sub-Base. I thought it was a Sub-Base remake at first, and then I realized that it was not. It just looks exactly like it.
I don't know, this map, it didn't really feel special. Just, I don't know, there was nothing to it.
I mean, it wasn't a bad map, but there wasn't that special flair that made it like a really interesting kind of thing. It was just kind of run around. The scenery wasn't really interesting. And not to mention the Sub-Base, they put it in Canada. Really? Screw you.
Beware of the beast.
Oh yeah, the beast. Forgot about that. What's it called?
The field order. The field order was basically a bunch of smoke monsters that made the map all blurry and haunted your dreams until you died.
They were legitimately terrifying. I saw one, and even though they were on our side, I thought I was gonna die.
I shivered in my boots. So with the exception of that odd little field order, this map is, it's just bland. Nothing special.
Alright, so the next map we did was... Shut the fuck up. The next map we did was Dynasty, and this was supposed to be all round doors and stuff, but I saw square doors. Hey, you want to name a map Dynasty, make it all Asian architecture, make more round doors, less square doors. Too many squares.
It was very Chinese, but even though it was Chinese, again, this map felt old once we got into it. We felt like we already played this map.
Yeah, you put it perfectly saying that, because I was running around and I was like, definitely played this map before. There's no way this is a new map, but it's a new map, and it just doesn't feel like it.
This is one of those maps where the instant you get in, you basically know the layout, and you almost naturally know where to go, even though it's your first time playing it.
Yeah, the weird thing is, I can't compare it to another Call of Duty map that easily. It just seems like your generic... Some of the corridors remind me of Hanoi in Black Ops 1.
I don't know. I think it has a classic Call of Duty layout, but nothing comparable to another map. The third map we did was Showtime. This is a reimagining of the Call of Duty 4 map, Shipment. John, I don't know if you remember Shipment, but it was basically a really tiny map with a bunch of shipping containers, and it was just meant for like quick scopes and everything.
Quick scope, no scope.
And this map, in my opinion, is the best map of the DLC because it's just constant action. You can't stand still because like the picture in the beginning showed the entire map. There's nowhere to go where you won't die.
I disagree. It's the second best map. We're getting there though. We'll get there.
You're running around, there's constant chaos, and the field order, every field order you get is a slot machine. There are these little things, and they pop up, and they can be random each time. I got it 3 times. Twice, I got a bunch of sentry gun turrets that popped up around every corner of the map and demolished the enemy. And the second time, I got some sort of noxious gas that I couldn't see, but was just killing enemies left and right.
No, it was a death stare from God himself.
And that can only be saved with a gas mask.
Exactly.
And I think this is one of those maps that you could just play over and over again and not get bored of. I think there's going to be a lot of repeat votes to get this map in multiplayer.
Yeah, this is one of those maps where it's just like the fast-paced thing that most Call of Duty players are looking for.
If you're playing a high sensitivity, this map is for you.
The last map we did was Gold Rush, and this was my favorite map of the DLC because it has... the scenery is fantastic. I love everything about it. And then the minecarts are so amusing I spent like half the time playing this, riding around on a minecart in a circle, killing people as I went along. And it was so much fun.
This was definitely the second best map in the map pack, in my professional opinion. But what I like about this map is this map definitely expresses the graphical improvements of this game over its predecessors. There's so many variations in lighting, so many shadows, so many particle effects, that you really... This map proves that this is a next-gen Call of Duty game. And there's a lot of verticality, a lot of slopes and inclines, and a lot of cover. I think that this map, it's not traditional in its layout, but it is the perfect way to make a Call of Duty map. Just the way that you play the map overall.
It's so much fun. And then the field order on this map I thought was pretty amusing. It's the wolf pack.
Well, you always complained that you always got dogs whenever we reviewed these DLCs. Whenever you thought you were going to get the field order, you always got dogs. So they thought that they'd mess around with you this time.
It's very appropriate. But I thought it was cool when I summoned the wolves, and you just hear all the wolves howling, and you're like, ah, shit. And then literally the second I use the field order, I hear the howling, and then I instantly got 2 kills. So they're out and about, prowling.
That's what they sounded like.
It sounded kind of like a...
And last but not least, we have the final installment of Extinction for Call of Duty Ghosts Exodus. So, over all of the Extinction maps, I think this one has the best scenery. I think it looks the nicest. It has that nice wastelandy feel that you want to get from a sort of alien invasion, whatever it is.
It's all post-apocalyptic-y and fun. Now, although I liked the post-apocalyptic feel of this one, I still like the previous one because the bouncing and the mushrooms. It's always too much fun there.
What I did like about this one is that you had a quick way of getting money, and good weapons were there right from the bat. So you immediately felt, good and confident in your abilities to go through the level. And although they gave you multiple ways to go in the beginning, there's a lot more direction than in past Extinction maps. I felt more comfortable just traveling.
And what were those big guys called? The Ancestors?
The Ancestors. They're basically Slendermen Draenei.
Cthulhu. They're like really skinny Cthulhu people. And it kind of just floats around and throws dookie balls at you. And then does force choke and throws you.
So the point of this map is you have to restore generators because you have to launch the spaceship or whatever. I don't really know, but it seems like a really long mission. I didn't complete it, but whatever.
Well, based on the name, you would expect them to be going on a journey. It's an Exodus. I don't see no Exodus.
What do you think the spaceship is for?
There's a spaceship?
The whole point of this mission is to launch a space shuttle.
Fuck that. What are you gonna do? They're aliens. They live in space. Where are you gonna go? Other space?
Yeah.
Fuck other space. They're just gonna follow you. There's fucking Cthulhu people after your ass.
So, since this was the final map pack, how would you rate all of the DLC? My order goes Onslaught, Nemesis, which is this one, Devastation, which was the second one, and Invasion, the third one, being the last. How would you rate it? If I were to jot your memory, Onslaught had Michael Myers, Devastation, Predator, Invasion, none of them, and Nemesis was this one.
I really like Devastation. That was definitely my favorite because I remember playing that one the most. I got a lot of playtime out of that DLC. Then I'd say Onslaught and this one I'd put on the same scale because they both have they both have their ups and downs, but they both balance out right in between. And then Invasion, which was the third one, would be last. Yeah.
There's just nothing special about Invasion.
Invasion.
John, when you burped on the mic, I smell it. It's attached to the microphone. You son of a bitch.
Well, that's what you get when I'm sick, and I...
Was it a burp or was it you beatboxing?
It was a burp. I was not beatboxing.
So we just learned that if you say ghosts, Connect will bring you shortcuts. Well, there you go. We just learned something. after the game basically finished all of its DLC, we just learned something about it. That's fantastic. All right, you heard it from us. So get this map pack. I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah, it's decent. It's a good map pack. I would go with it.
And I guess, do you think we're gonna do this with Advanced Warfare?
Yeah, why not? Me and Zach, 2015.
This game comes out in the DLC 2015. Okay, I'll let you slide with that one. All right, fine. We'll be back with more Call of Duty DLC reviews once Advanced Warfare comes out with its first map pack in 2015. See you then, you fuckers.
Fuck you.